Well, hello everybody. This is Ontarian, and I'm with my wife Renee.
Hello.
From loseinchesinminutes.org. I want to welcome you back to us. Today we have a magical testimony today. It's going to really give you some motivation to shock you. A couple of weeks ago, I went to a networking event, and I met a lady by the name of Judy Beaumont.
Mm-hmm.
And she, at this event, we had the privilege of meeting other business owners, exchanging cards, networking. It's just a part of marketing. And she got up and gave her spiel of her company and what she did. I really didn't hear. She's very soft-spoken. But at the end of the event, I saw her, and she's a massage therapist by trade. I saw her carrying out this massage table by herself. It was kind of big and looked heavy. So I said, and I went over there, I said, Judy, let me help you take this out. And she said, no, I got it. I said, no, let me help you. So I helped her take her table out to a car, and I started to ask questions about what she did. I said, now, what do you do again? She said, shocked me. She said, I help women lose 2 to 3 inches off their waist.
Instantly.
In 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes.
And a red flag went up. I said, say it again. And immediately I thought of my wife. I said, my wife been trying to lose 2 to 3 inches. And I said, say it. Yeah.
All women are trying to lose, weight. I don't care how old you are, how young you are, how fat you are, how skinny you are. Always, women always think they have trouble spots, and even when they don't, even when men don't see it.
That is true.
And we see in ourselves, and we say, okay, well, there's a little bit of improvement here, but, or a little bit of improvement there, but women are always trying to lose weight.
That's true. And she told me again. She said, I'll help women lose 2 to 3 inches in 10 minutes. That's all she said. That's all she had to say to me. Because being a weight loss, enthusiastic person, expert, whatever you call it, health guru.
We call him the health guru.
I wanted to know what she has.
The carbologist.
The carbologist. I want you to watch your carbs. So I said, I got to see this. So I came home. I was ecstatic. I came home to my wife. She gave me a crazy look.
You want me to give you the crazy look?
Yes.
All right. Watch the crazy look.
She gave me that look. And I said, baby, you gotta see this. You gotta come see it. And an open door, there was an opportunity for us to go and do a fitting. And I said, we're going to this fitting. We have to go check it out and see.
It's body reshaping.
Yes.
Fitting.
Yes, it was. So we get over there.
I'm still skeptical.
She's still skeptical.
I had to do my research, by the way. You didn't tell him this, but when he told me about the product, 5 days I was researching it. I still have to, even when he told me that they were going to go, I was like, I have to work. I have to research this more. I was trying to use every excuse that I could not to go with him. But I was a little curious, And go ahead and tell me when we got there. And
it was other women there. They gave their testimonies on how the garment has helped them.
And I gave them the look too.
Gave them the look. And they said, oh, I've lost this many inches. I lost this amount of weight. I said,
I'm slimming down. I've lost, 5 dress sizes already in a couple months. And, using the garment. And I was like, yeah, okay.
So it was her turn to get one on.
Yes, and they wanted to take me in the back, 2 of them. And, okay, I'm a very modest person. I don't like anybody seeing me, in my underwear and my bra. I don't even like anybody seeing me in my bathing suit. And they were like, well, we're going to go back here and help you. And I'm like, I can do this. I got this. I did it by myself. Mm-hmm. And so I go into the bathroom and, I leave my undergarments on and I take off my pants, I take off my shirt, and they're telling me, this is how you should get into this garment, and you need to shimmy yourself up, and let me tell you, it was a workout. I was like, really? Am I really supposed to squeeze all of this into that? This is just not working for me. And I got it up, and of course I couldn't buckle it, and then I had to give up and call them and ask them to help, and they came in, and we were calling the tuck and squeeze method. She'd tuck and I'd squeeze.
The T&S.
Tuck and squeeze, tuck and squeeze. And I finally got it in. It was a little tight, but I could breathe. I mean, it wasn't like, I can't breathe. You know, it wasn't like that. You know, you can breathe, and I stood up, and my back, I was like, wow, you know, this is pretty awesome. And it wasn't until I tried it on that when I was convinced that this product is exactly what I was looking for. I mean, it slimmed me down. I had no more rolls, you know, of course. I had no more rolls. You know, it made my stomach look flat. It squeezed me in. I looked better. I had no more what we call pudge. I didn't have my tummy.
Pouch.
It's not a kangaroo pouch. It's a pudge.
All right.
Oh, you're so wrong. You know, and so, you know, I was like, wow, I don't have that tummy anymore. And my pants looked great. I was like, wow. And before I put the pants on, of course, I can see my tummy. I was always really self-conscious about. I've had 4 kids, okay? 4 C-sections. Does something to your body. You know, but that's not an excuse for not being healthy. I know,
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
But I didn't pay much attention to it. And I came out there and my husband's mouth dropped.
To the floor.
To the floor.
To the floor.
And he couldn't stop touching me. I was like, quit touching me. He was like all touching me and stuff. And I was like, he's like, I like it. And I was like, you're so silly.
And since then, we've obviously purchased the garment.
Yes.
And she's wearing it right now. And, you know, the first day...
They purchased one for him, too.
Well, I got one
a men's
on,
garment.
A men's garment.
It was a men's T-shirt.
Right. And I got one on now. But at the first day, she put it on. It was hard to get on a little bit. And you had to button up to the first...
I did. There's 3 buttons. If you want to follow me up. There's 3 buttons. There's 3 rows. This row, and then there's a row right here. I was on this row here. See? Let me show y'all. See? There's the 3rd row. That's where I was 3 days ago. Today, I'm on the 2nd row. This is a wonderful thing. Why? Because 3 days ago, it took me a while to get into this, and I hurt my arm because I was doing it by myself. We're really supposed to have somebody helping us the first time.
That's true.
The second time I put it on, I did it myself, and it was on the first button yesterday. And today I put it on, and the bottom, where my tummy was a little loose, and I was like, I think I can tighten this. I'm going to see if I can tighten it, you know, if it feels right. And I got to the second one. And I can tell by when I'm wearing my clothes that my waist, even without this, is smaller. You know, exactly, I have a waist, and it's smaller. And not only is it smaller, but when I put the Body Magic on, it makes it this much bigger. Now, come on now. What else do you have, can you say, that does this? Now, this was tight on me when I first started, and it was not that tight, but it was pretty tight. It was pretty snug. And without the Body Magic, it's a little loose, but with the Body Magic, it's a lot loose. And what this is, I call it my juicer, because it actually takes your you know, it works with the lymphatic system, and it takes your fat, and it basically flushes you out. My husband will tell you more about it. Go ahead, honey.
Well, it activates the lymphatic system. In a few days ago, I wrote on our site on what the lymphatic system does. Now, what it does, your body, your soft fat, especially if you had a baby, is made up of what they call adipose tissue or brown fat. It's made up mostly of 10 to 15% water weight. So what happens, the garment squeezes the fat inside towards the core of your body, towards where most of your heat is, and flushes your system out. So we'll talk more about that later, but that's basically the gist.
Yeah, I'm going to show them what it looks like. Follow me. Back up, can you see my whole body? I actually have a waist. You see that? I'm smoothed out. Everything is proportionate.
She looks good.
And it's all because of the Body Magic. Now, next week, or the next time we do this, I'm going to show you what I look like without it on, and then I'm going to go put it on, and I'm going to let you see the difference for yourself.
All right, until next time, we'll see you then. LoseInchesInMinutes.org. Check us out. Follow us. We look forward to helping you lose weight. Take care.
Have a wonderful night.